Hi everybody, welcome back to my Rad Beauty blog. Today I'm going to go through my empties and because they've been piling up and I want to get through these quick. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Moroccan Oil Body Scrub, which has different oils: avocado oil, safflower seed oil, sweet almond oil, a lot of really nice oils. It does have some citrus in it, which, you know, over long term can be irritating to the skin. So it's not something I think I would use a lot. I like to exfoliate with chemical exfoliants, even on my body, but once in a while, you just kind of need a scrub. And this did make my skin feel very, very nice afterwards. The only complaint was it had that kind of jelly texture where it just feels like it leaves a bit of sticky residue. So I would probably skip that one. This is the Lise Wachee Age Control Supreme Nuit Sublime, which is something that you can use as a mask. It's something that you can use as a nighttime moisturizer. It's very luxurious. It's not something that I think have as a staple in my products, because I don't tend to have very dry skin and I tend to like active ingredients, like retinol. This though it was a nice little vacation because it has the properties that allow for relaxing self-care. So I found the texture was rich but absorbent and the smell was very nice. It was just a very aromatherapy. I just wanted to massage it in and stay present in the moment. So I was really grateful for that. And I think a lot of the market that would respond really well to this is people that are of the generation where they think the thicker the texture, the more the moisture. I'm starting to let go of my need to convince people of skincare myths, because it can be tricky territory when people are really wrapped up in their ideas about what skincare is. So I would definitely suggest this to somebody who is older and has dry, dehydrated skin. I think they'll really, really love it. It comes in a jar full size, so that also tends to go hand in hand with people who like thick textures and are from that sort of school of skincare. Not to say that it's not advanced. Like Lise Wachee is very good at innovation, but I think this one is just an easy sell for that audience. This is the Barefoot Venus Pink Pepper Moisturizer, and that's this is one of those hippie products that I totally love, that's free of like parabens and mineral oil and propylene glycol, and it smells amazing. Pink pepper isn't a descriptive term that really does it justice. I would liken it to the way that cake lotions smell, if you've ever smelled those. They're just, oh my gosh, they're just, oof, this is so good. And it's very hydrating. My skin felt very, very smooth, similar to cake, where it's that shea butter, just nice hydration. So I would definitely buy that again. I had a small sample of this in my Ipsy, which is why I bought the lotion in the first place. It's gorgeous. And along the same lines is the Spa Body Lotion. This is a sample I got in my Ipsy. This is the grapefruit flavor. I love the smell of grapefruit. And this is like a nice, true to reality, fresh grapefruit smell. It's really, really, really nice. I don't love, as I've explained in other videos, like citrus oils aren't fantastic for your skin, but once in a while it's a nice treat to have a body lotion that smells like grapefruits, because it's very energizing, it's very awakening, it's it smells good. I love it. This is the Marcel Gentle Makeup Remover. I might have complained about a Marcel makeup remover in another video, I forget. The dark blue Marcel makeup remover, I didn't get it because it's one of the top selling makeup removers in all of Canada. I don't like totally get it because I didn't find it very effective. But this one is their, they've improved the formulation. It's their biphase, but it doesn't leave a greasy feel like a lot of biphase makeup removers do, and it is very gentle. It did a really solid job removing my makeup, and I would definitely buy the full size of that. This is definitely one of my favorite makeup removers now. Just a couple quick makeup ones. The e.l.f. Eyelid Primer was very good. It's sheer texture, which I tend to like as an eyeshadow primer. I can't complain about e.l.f. at all because their price points are so low, but I like complaining, so I'm going to complain. I find that it's hard to get a hoot out of this thing, like once it starts to diminish. It's just, I don't know, I find there's something about their product designs or something where there's very little product in it to begin with, and then it can be kind of tricky to get it all out. So I run out of their stuff so quickly, but it's so cheap, so whatever. And you know, it was good. I find it absolutely necessary to use an eyeshadow primer. I don't know how I lived through the 90s. We were all in the dark. We're all in the dark. This is the Annabelle liquid eyeliner. Just a good, solid, easy liquid eyeliner. Lasted a long time. It doesn't tend to dry out. It's got the foam tip that in the dip pen style, which I find a lot easier to do than the pens, which always dry out. It's very pigmented. And it doesn't like it does give a nice thick application, so you're not going over it and over it again. It lasts okay. It doesn't like blow my mind or anything, but it's just, you know, it's a good choice if you're just starting out with liquid eyeliner or you're on a budget or whatever. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. It has tea tree oil in it. They always tend to put pore products with acne ingredients, and I mean, that's fine, but I don't have acne, so I don't need it. I just need you to blur my lines and my pores. I actually don't love the smell of tea tree oil, and from what I remember reading, it's not even that great for you. It's an antibacterial, but it's not something that you want to be like slathering all over your face all the time. I'll have to, sorry, I didn't prepare enough. I should have researched that. So, I mean, it was okay. It did look really good for the first couple hours, but then my makeup would start to separate. So it did some nice blurring of my lines and my pores, but it didn't last. And again, I had a problem with, like, I ended up having to just open it up and swipe it out with a Q-tip because it wouldn't pump out all the product. But whatever, that's fine. You guys are cutting costs on production. I don't care. It's cheap. Can't fault you for that. This is the NYX Matte Finish makeup setting spray. Like, I don't know if it did anything. I don't know. I'm still trying to find a setting spray that I feel works really well. My problems with setting sprays is I find they separate my makeup. They don't like do anything. So I don't know. If you have a suggestion, let me know, because right now I'm using the Essence one and I feel the same way. I'm just like, I don't know if this is doing anything. This is the Ducrai Anaphase shampoo. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know I'm absolutely obsessed with Ducrai and their products for thinning hair and hair loss. This one this is the smaller bottle of the shampoo. And I loved it. I love the way my hair felt for about 2 hours after. It was really silky. It separated really well. It felt loose and clean, and my scalp felt fantastic. But then I found my hair would get limp and greasy. But towards the very end of the bottle, I found that stopped happening. So I do want to try another bottle to see if that was just a temporary effect, if I had some sort of weird buildup in my hair, or if it was changing the chemistry or something was going on, because it did make my hair thicker and stronger. And I love Ducrai. Like, I just love them. This is the Vasanti Brighten Up Exfoliator. And this is definitely one of the best exfoliators I've ever used. It's similar to the Pixie, I forget what it's called, Polish and Peel exfoliator. Like, it's that similar granular density in there where it just comes out as like a paste almost, and that does the job. You know, there's a lot of concentrated microspheres in here, and you get almost like that microdermabrasion result. But the spheres are round, so they're not tearing at the skin. They're doing like a nice gentle exfoliation. Plus it's got papaya enzymes, so it's gonna give you a little bit of chemical exfoliation there as well. And again, like Vasanti's Canadian, they're vegan. Very good, very good. What else do I have? Okay, this is the very last thing I have, which I bought on impulse. It's the Life brand exfoliating foot mask. You put your feet in like these little socks and you pour in the chemical exfoliant mixture and you sit there for 20 minutes. My like sock was ripped, so it was like draining onto the floor, which was making me a bit nervous because my cats, I think I've mentioned in another video, are like super well, just one of my cats, the one that's like not as smart, loves to lick anytime I put glycolic acid on. It does kind of taste a little bit like lemon, which is weird because it's made out of sugar cane. I don't know what that's all about, but my cats go absolutely, the less smart one goes bananas. So I was worried when my sock was like leaking onto the floor that she was gonna get at it. But anyways, I'm starting to ramble. This thing made my feet so soft, so insanely soft. I can't believe it's Life brand, because I feel like I paid a ton of money to have somebody just like microderm my feet. It was incredible. Actually, it was like making friends touch my feet, and like their hand would reach over a couple minutes later and like, can I just touch that again? So creepy, I guess. But it did a fantastic job. And once your feet are exfoliated like that, it's easier to be putting on lotions and have those absorb. So this is definitely gonna be a staple in my routine. I just hope that I get a pair where the socks aren't ripped or whatever. Anyways, thank you so much for listening, and I hope you all have a fantastic day, and please subscribe.